Oh, that's a good one. Oh, right as soon as I'm talking crap about it. Oh, that's a good smallmouth.
What's up, guys? It's River Rat Productions, and today we're going to be floating down the French Broad River for the first time ever. So this is going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully we can get on some pretty nice smallmouth today. We're going to be learning what type of lures work, because honestly I've never fished the river before once, so it's going to be quite a learning curve, but we'll figure it out. So if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button down below, and also make sure you follow me on Instagram. We're so close to 300 subs, and it'd be awesome if we can get it pretty soon at the end of this month. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and let me know some other spots down below where I should fish around here, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so we're here at the French Broad. We're gonna work our way up here a little bit, see if we can get something. So we're about to go through a pretty sketchy little part, it looks like. This is an 11-mile float. So yeah, it's probably the longest float I've ever done. First time fishing the French Broad ever. So if we can catch our limit today, I'd be pretty happy. I really don't know where to find fish on this river, so it's going to be kind of a little bit of a learning curve. But if we can get us at least a limit today, I'll be pretty happy. So it's not too deep right here, so I don't think this is probably too good of a spot. We'll definitely find something along the way. It's super flat right here actually. But I definitely will be coming back here. There are some really nice smallmouth in here. Some that could break my PB pretty easily. Definitely hoping we get something that's pretty good. That's the goal. We're gonna find us a smallmouth. If I can catch 5 today, I will consider this a success. I don't know exactly where these fish are gonna be, but we'll find out. I don't know if it's good for me to be cast towards the shore. I'm gonna kind of use the same tactics that I use whenever I'm fishing the pigeon. I'm just gonna work my way down, see what happens. But I'm mainly gonna be aiming towards the bank. If I find like a deep pool, I'll probably cast there a little bit. I started off today with a little tightrope jig. I might change it up a little bit, just so it kind of stands out in this water a little bit better, because the water is pretty dark. So maybe orange might be the way to go. I don't know. From what I was seeing, I think green pumpkin might do pretty good too, but we'll just kind of have to see what exactly happens. And if we don't get any bites in this lure, then I'll probably change it up a little bit. Also got some Ned rigs, but I want to see about this jig, because this jig was producing pretty big bites on the pigeon. So hopefully it's the same thing with the French Broad. That's my thought process, at least. We need to find one of the deeper sections of the river, and that's probably where the smallmouth are going to be hanging out, because this seems way too shallow for some smallmouth this time of year. Now in the spring and summer, I bet there's probably some everywhere through here, but right now I don't think there's going to be too many, since it is like November. It's like the second week in November whenever I'm filming this. I only saw that one fish and maybe that one bite earlier. Could have been a snag. I'm really not sure what it was. It felt like it was moving, but could have just been like a stick or something, but who knows. After we get through this section, it looked like it would get a little bit deeper, but who knows? It just might not be the time of day for him right now. It is pretty early. So I feel like as the afternoon goes on, I feel like it's gonna be easier and easier to catch a fish. So we'll see. Who knows, maybe catch a muskie too. and we're also moving super fast because of the current. And whenever I try to slow down, it'll just pick back up in speed. We just saw a boat pass here. I kind of pulled off to the side for a second just to do a little tackle change. So I got the jig on, and I also tied on a white jerkbait, see if that might help. So we're gonna try throwing that for a little bit, and hopefully we'll get something. Well guys, I guess boats can go down this pretty easily. So, I don't know what they were doing, but they were doing it. We're just gonna work this jerkbait and hope we can get us a smallie. I have a pretty good feeling about this jerkbait, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Because I think we kind of need us more of a search bait than anything, just so we can kind of figure out where these smallmouth are. And they're probably fishing for smallmouth or muskie. I don't know which one, but one or the other. Maybe some trout too, but it's probably smallmouth or muskie. That's actually the first person I've seen pretty much all day, so it's a little surprising to see a boat just going that fast. All right guys, we're gonna throw this jig for a few minutes, just kind of chill here, hopefully maybe get us a bite. That'd be awesome. This river has definitely tested my knowledge of fishing today. Oh, is that a bite? Oh yeah, yep. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, right as soon as I'm talking crap about it. Oh, that's a good smallie. Oh, that's a good smallie. Oh, that's a good smallie. Come here. Awesome, guys. Finally we catch us a fish. Okay, let's pull up over here. Felt him take it. Oh, that's a good smallie. Ooh, guys, that's a nice little smallmouth. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at that. That is a stud of a football. Whoo, yeah, that's what we came for, guys. That's the first French Broad smallie. We're gonna get a nice little weight on this guy. Like a couple pounds. Still an awesome little smallie. Gonna get a picture of him. We're gonna sit back. All right, guys. We're gonna send this little smallie back on his way. That's a toad. We're gonna stay here for a second, but still, regardless, pretty little fish. First smallmouth out of the French Broad, and thanks, little buddy. There he goes. Awesome. Oh guys, that was so sick. Guys, that was awesome. I can't even begin to describe how awesome that was. First river smallmouth out of the French Broad. So we're gonna toss this little jig back out there and see if we can get us another. That's a pretty good sized smallmouth. I'll have to look up exactly what the weight was, because it is in kilograms. Oh, that was another strike. Guys, I think we might have just found a little honey hole real quick. So we're definitely gonna toss that back out there, because that was awesome. Let's see if I can catch one that's a little bit bigger. But I think it's about like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, something like that. I'd have to do the math here once I sit down and go back and look at the footage. But that was still awesome regardless. It's definitely been a struggle, and I'm hopefully going to catch some more throughout the day. I've been getting bites like crazy through here. It's just a really steep drop off. And I didn't know if one would actually bite this little tightrope, but it did. I'm glad I changed back to it, because that was awesome. I really don't know what to say. So definitely we'll be coming back here some more. Definitely will. This is like one of the best times to catch a smallmouth the whole year. It's in the fall whenever they're feeding up, so hopefully we can catch one that'll beat my PB. If it was a little bit longer and a little bit fatter, I feel like it definitely could have been close to it, but it's okay. As cool as the spot was, that was really the only fish he had to follow, but I don't even think it was a bass. I think it was a panfish from what I saw. So we're gonna head on downriver just so we can keep making pretty good time and hopefully catch us some more pretty nice ones. So let's get on down the river, guys. So we're mainly just working these banks. There's a lot of gravel and some bigger rocks, and we're just seeing if there is a decent sized smallmouth over here. I'm pretty happy so far. At least I caught one. Still got quite a bit of the float to do, so definitely gonna probably be some more spots to fish. It seems like it's pretty shallow through here, so I don't know if the jig's the best option to use, but we're gonna keep throwing it because that big one did munch it, and if I don't get like a bite in like an hour or so, I'll probably switch it back up to the jerkbait. Just kind of see how that does. But so far it's been awesome. I'm definitely happy I caught that one. But our goal for today is to catch 5, so we need to catch 4 more, which is not too bad. I wouldn't think. We got quite a bit of the French Broad to float. I'm hardly even paddling. It's mainly just taking me down with the current. And I'll definitely be floating this again. Alright guys, I changed it up to the Ned rig because we were not getting bites whatsoever on that jig, besides maybe a few, but it could have been a snag too. So I'm probably gonna get snagged quite a bit with this Ned rig, but hopefully we can get us another smallie, because I've floated for quite a while and I have not had hardly any luck whatsoever. Besides that one earlier, that was really all the action. That was about 4 hours ago. So hopefully this Ned rig can produce some fish. I've tried the jerk bait, I've tried a swim bait, I tried a spinner bait. I pretty much tried like any lure I could think of that would work well here, and it's just not working. But hopefully we can change that soon and get this Ned rig to work. Now the only issue with the Ned rig is it's probably going to get hung up a lot more than the jig, but also at the same time I feel like it might be our only hope at catching another fish today. So hopefully we can catch something. Seems like there's a lot of sticks here, so it's probably going to get snagged up on a lot of that. Oh, look at that. See guys, that exactly right there is why you do a tackle change. Oh, that's a pretty decent one. Oh yeah, let's get over here so we can see this little guy. All right guys, there's that smallmouth right there. That's a pretty decently sized one. Can't be too upset with that. I'm not gonna weigh this guy out, but it's a good little smallie. So we're gonna get a picture of him and send him on his way. Caught him on the California craw, and it's made by Z-Man. I was using a Pro Shrooms head, and boy, he has some beautiful colors. But let's see if we can get us at least 3 more. Thanks buddy for ending my skunk for like 4 hours. And there he goes. Awesome. Oh guys, you don't know how good that feels to actually catch a fish. Maybe if I changed it up,
coming down, it might have been a little bit better, but I wanted to see if the jig would work, but it is what it is. I'm just glad that there is another one. And that is the lure right there that he just absolutely chomped. So we're gonna cast it right back up in there and see if there's more, because generally if there's one, there's a few. All right guys, we're gonna head on downriver just because I really don't know how much further we got. But wow, that made me so happy. I thought I was only gonna catch that one all day, but good. Wasn't as big as that other one, but it was still a pretty good sized smallie. It's a pretty little one too. I haven't really caught like too small of one, so that's awesome. So what we're doing with this Ned rig, we're kind of working the bank, kind of like we were the jig. It seems like steep drop-offs is where they've been at so far, at least. It's real rocky through here, so I guess that's going towards my advantage here. Smallmouth really love rocks. I don't know exactly how deep it is. I can kind of see the bottom in some spots, and then other spots I can't. So the only way to know for sure is a fish finder, but yeah. I'm probably gonna throw the Ned rig the rest of the time, just because I think it might be the best way for me to get my 5 fish that I'm wanting to catch. So I need 3 more and I'd be happy. We got about 3 hours left. Oh guys, we got us one right there. Ooh! Come here, little buddy, barely got. Oh, got our 3rd. Awesome guys, there's our 3rd little smallmouth of the day. If we can catch 2 more, I'll be happy, but it seems like the Ned rig's gonna definitely be the move today. It's been about maybe 10 minutes since my last fish I caught, so we're gonna keep throwing it. But thanks, little buddy. And that was caught on the California craw. There he goes. So the Biltmore section down through here is pretty shallow for smallmouth this time of year. They're generally gonna be out deeper, so hopefully now we'll be able to find some. If we can get 2 more, then I'll be happy. Oh, I thought that was a fish for a second. I have no idea. It looks like some type of duck I just saw. But yeah, it's kind of shallow through here, so it's gotten a little bit deeper. So maybe there's some through here. Not quite sure. Definitely the upper sections where the deeper holes are, from at least what I've seen. There's probably some more deeper holes. I just haven't passed them yet. We're officially about halfway now, so we're just gonna kind of take it easy and see if we can find us 2 more smallmouth along the way. And if I can catch more, that's awesome. If not, then it is what it is. But this Ned rig really has saved the day so far, so. Oh guys, looks like we got one. Ooh, that's a good one. Awesome, there's number 4, guys. Woo! That's cool. Okay, guys, just one more fish and we're good on our limit, but boy, that's a pretty little smallmouth. We're gonna throw him back and we're gonna fish this a little bit. So, caught him on the California craw, and it seems like the TRD is the way to go, but he is short and fat. Wasn't really expecting that, but I'll send him on his way. Thanks, buddy. You good? Awesome. I can't be too upset with today. I'm definitely worn out. I got about a mile left or so before I'm back at the put out. So maybe I can catch me one more. If not, then I'll see you guys back at the house. Well guys, I don't know how much exactly you can see right now, but we're finally at where we're getting out at for the most part. So definitely had a blast. Definitely will be coming back pretty soon. My arms are jello. I probably kayaked like 2 or 3 miles straight. just to get back in time. So as you can see, it's pretty dark. So I will see you guys here in a second once I get back to my house.
Well guys, we had a pretty good day overall, especially for it being our first time out on the river. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We caught 4 fish, 4 pretty nice smallmouth. So, especially for the first time, I consider them pretty nice. That first one was definitely the best one out of all 4 of them though. So, definitely I cannot wait to do this again, and I will also be going muskie fishing on the French Broad too, and I will be going back for smallmouth there. So, if you guys are interested in that, since you made it this far, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And follow me on Instagram too. I'll have it linked down below. And I'll see you guys next time.